Hey, it has been some time since I've done an update. So I thought I would give everybody an update on where things stand. I'm getting ready for my third chemo treatment in a couple days. So two under my belt and 10 more to go. Almost in that single digits. So I'm stoked for that. But yeah, I feel like I'm tolerating the chemo really well, and things have been super manageable for me at this point. Um, it definitely is a different feeling from anything else I've felt. The brain fog and just kind of haze that I am in is real for sure, and the fatigue. But that's been pretty much my extent of uh, the side effects so far. So thankfully, I haven't had any nausea. I'm not like super sick or anything. I just feel very tired, run down, a little dizzy or weak usually one of the days, and then I kind of start to perk back up a little bit. So my treatments are on Fridays. Fridays are a long day because I'm going to Mayo and it's a hike to get there. They give me a lot of pre-meds, so I get Benadryl, which kind of makes me conk out during the chemo treatment, so I'm not very fun to be there with because I'm kind of napping. So pretty boring. That it actually also adds to the day because I'm cold capping for my hair, so that makes it a longer day. But overall, like, that's going well. My cold capping is going well. You can kind of see the current status here. I fully expect that this is going to start maybe widening on the crown here. Most of the time they say that there's a big shed of hair between day 14 and 21 of chemo. So this Friday starts day 14 of being in treatment. And so next week, I would assume that I'm going to start experiencing some of the hair loss. We'll see how bad it is. Some people retain the majority of their hair. Some people might lose 50% of their hair in that shed. So just kind of trying to mentally prepare for what that's going to look like, and be okay with what happens as far as that goes. But the cold capping on treatment days is pretty much a non-issue. Like, of course, it's very, very cold. It's freezing cold for the first 15 minutes or so and feels not the best on your head, but after that time frame, it kind of like numbs your scalp, and then I don't even really know that it's on there. So freezing my hands and feet during that treatment is way more uncomfortable and something that I don't love, way more than the cap. So yeah, we'll see how this next week goes. But as far as how I've been feeling, I feel like I've been tolerating the chemo really, really well. Thankfully, it's been very predictable so far, which is, as you can imagine, great with my control and anxiety issues. So I can kind of plan for what days I'm not going to feel the best and what days I might have a little bit more energy. So I also get a steroid whenever I go for treatment. So Friday night and into Saturday, I'm awake. I stay up later. It's harder for me to go to sleep, but thankfully, once I am going to sleep, I'm staying asleep. But Saturday's kind of like my day that I'm able to like feel like I have a good amount of energy. I worked out last week, like kind of live normal life that day. And then halfway through the day, Sunday, that steroid kind of wears off, and that's when my symptoms start up. So Sunday into Monday, is my roughest time frame, just super run down and tired and not the best, but definitely not something that I can't manage. By Tuesday, I'm starting to perk back up, able to work. Wednesday, Thursday, I've got kind of more of my standard amount of energy back, so I can start all over again on Fridays. So after this week, we'll be in the single digits. Can you believe it? I'm 10 weeks since I started this whole process. So from surgery to now, it's been 10 weeks. And then I have 10 weeks left. So I'm halfway through. That is so exciting on one hand that I've made it halfway. And then on the other hand, it's like, oh my word, it feels like it's been forever already. But I'm not going to lean into that or give that much energy because it is great that I've made it halfway through and I can do this. So we'll keep forging ahead, but I'm doing really, really great, and I just thank you all for the support and love that you've given me through this.